trying to catch the rain. Look at the sunrise and sunset. Can you see how much the sky's showing you? Showing you.
Hello, 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 guys. It's been a day and a half. I don't know what's happening. I was going to use like fun little pigtails and then realized they just sit like antenna. I also was gonna fix. I had some like eye makeup that had smudged, and I had to fix a command. And then I realized we had an issue at the end of the stream last time where I couldn't even finish recording as we were going because my computer ran out of space. And if my computer's out of room, it's not going to be able to stream properly. So I was like, I need to be able to delete some stuff. So I'm like going through like my video archives of like my folder, trying to like delete things. And then I'm going to my recycle bin to empty that because then I realized, oh, it didn't actually make any space because you didn't empty the recycle bin. And then like the recycle bin froze while it was emptying. So, I was like, I think we're just not going to record the stream today. It's fine. It says I played Blueprints 3 days ago. It feels like it was much, much longer. I also realized... Hello. I also realized I had some things muted. I didn't realize I had muted. So Bamboo Tuna's little alert didn't pop up. I did fix the YouTube command ! YT. And I think I should have room to record the stream today. I also need to make myself a note because I realized I actually still need to upload the last 2 streams as separate videos on YouTube. But to do that, I think I have to like export. And that's where like I don't know how that's going to affect day 10. So I need to... Goodbye. All right. 'Cause I think it was day 9 and 10. Happy September. It's already September. Can you believe it? I can't. I can't believe it. I'm double checking to make sure I didn't miss a message from Deathly because he's at work right now. And I'm pretty sure there's chicken on the counter thawing for dinner tonight. I will be 37 on Saturday. And I put in the calendar, I think last year after my birthday, I put in the calendar, plan something for Chu's birthday. It's like to Deathly, like, please plan something for me because I don't think about it until it's like the month of. Oh gosh, yeah, I got some. We did family photos yesterday, which was kind of like an early birthday present. Oh my gosh, but I wore mascara and then didn't like take it off properly. So it's like under my eyes. Privilege problems, am I right? Okay, I have my pen. I have my notebook. The notebook's right here. All right. And now we're going to do a very quick, I know I have on here, it says Blueprints, and we will get to it. But this is something I started doing. Kind of for me, kind of for anybody that is interested or wants to listen. But I'm also curious to hear what you guys like how it translates to you guys. So I'm just going to read. We read Proverbs 1 with the kids today, and we're going to read. Actually, their schoolwork was to read Proverbs 2, and then we're going to like come back together and discuss it tomorrow. But I want to make sure I've actually read it because we read Proverbs 1 today because we didn't do it on the first. We missed the first one. I don't want to miss it. So we're going to just do Proverbs 2 really quick. So Proverbs chapter 2, I'm using the English Standard Version. And I would be curious to hear like what like after listening to it, like what conclusions you guys come to as far as what is the text even saying, what does it mean, and you're also welcome to share whether you agree with it or not. You could even post in Discord if you want to. I just ask that we be respectful, okay? Because this is God's word. All right. Chapter 2 starts out with the title of The Value of Wisdom. My son, if you receive my words and treasure up my commandments with you, making your ear attentive to wisdom and inclining your heart to understanding. Yes, if you call out for insight and raise your voice for understanding, if you seek it like silver and search for it as for hidden treasures, then you'll understand the fear of the Lord and find knowledge in God. For the Lord gives wisdom, from his mouth come knowledge and understanding. He stores up sound wisdom for the upright. He is a shield to those who walk in integrity, guarding the paths of justice and watching over the way of his saints. Then you will understand righteousness and justice and equity, every good path. For wisdom will come into your heart and knowledge will be pleasant to your soul. Discretion will watch over you, understanding will guard you, delivering you from the way of evil, from men of perverted speech, who forsake the paths of uprightness, to walk in the ways of darkness, who rejoice in doing evil and delight in the perverseness of evil, men whose paths are crooked and who are devious in their ways. So you will be delivered from the forbidden woman, from the adulteress with her smooth words, who forsakes the companion of her youth and forgets the covenant of her God. For her house sinks down to death, and her paths to the departed. None who go her way come back, nor do they regain the paths of life. So you will walk in the way of the good and keep to the paths of righteous. For the upright will inhabit the land, and those with integrity will remain in it. But the wicked will be cut off from the land, and the treacherous will be rooted out of it. Lots of things said, lots of kind of extreme sounding, or just very like intense, I guess. So that's Proverbs 1. That's a little bit of context is I believe it's King Solomon warning his son against the dangers of just foolish living. And so if you have any thoughts you want to share about that, please feel free to. I'm going to boot up the game now. We'll go. Well, I switched the screen too soon. It's fine. All right. I'm going to hit the record button. Hopefully this works. All right. I made some space in the computer so we can record the Oh, so I think I accidentally turned the computer. Turn the camera. Sometimes I turn the monitor, but I don't usually turn the computer. Also, I want to let you guys know I'm thinking about something for a YouTube specific post. And one of my friends was sharing about how they're doing that's kind of loud. They're doing an Octobuild, or what do they call it? Buildtober. And so it's little prompts, and then you would build something along that prompt within Core Keeper specifically. And they're just like a cute little prompt each day. I've been kind of wanting like a reason to get back into Core Keeper while I wait for the update that's supposed to come out sometime in the winter quarter. I think they pushed it back a little bit, but I'm happy for them to push it back because I understand that means that they realize, hey, this isn't what we wanted to give you guys, and we want to make sure it's ready before we give it to you. Love that, respect that. Please suffer with me as I agonize over waiting. But I would like to be then posting like a little, maybe a talk about like basically practice recording for YouTube is what it's going to be, but it'll be I'll record it separately. I won't be streaming it, and then I'll post it to my YouTube channel. I'm trying to post more to the YouTube channel. I still have not made the time to learn how to like stream directly from YouTube or anything that goes with that. So I feel like I'm kind of like a 1 foot out the door, 1 foot in the house. I don't know how you call that, whatever. Anyway, let's select the profile just in case one of my kids had played and I didn't realize it. We're at 20 hours over the course of 10 days in the game. And I don't know if that means I've completed day 10 or if we're going to be starting day 10. Like I thought we played day 10 already. Now my brain is not braining. So continue. Day 11. Okay, cool. And now I'm going to open. Oh, Bamboo said goals question. What do you mean goals? Do I have any goals for this year? Any goals for today's in the game? Okay, thank you. Yes. Bamboo, you're wonderful. my fun little Korean soda. Okay. All right, we have 70 steps. I did have something written down. Take snips of house history. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, past me, for leaving myself a note. We're going to do that. House history. And we'll do that really quick. Okay, we'll save this one as HH Day 1 for house history. Okay? We'll do these really quickly. So day 2, we made some progress. Alrighty. Day 3. You're getting a quick little review of what we've done so far. How are you guys today? How was your weekend? Did you enjoy your Labor Day? Did you have to work yesterday? Wait. Yeah, okay. We did day 3? Okay. Did I forget to save it? I feel like I didn't do day 3 yet. Oh, I did. I just can't. My short-term memory is not great. The Garden Inn. That's a cute little. I do remember, like, I liked the different green rooms we got to explore. Day 5. Please, child, don't wake up. Please take your nice little. We had a family bonfire and a cookout. It was very nice. Thank you for the resub. Thank you for 32 months.
MJKJXP just resubbed for 32 months. Tube dance, tube party, tube dance, tube party,
Tube dance.
tube dance.
And so let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you for the resub. Thank you for the support. We're on day 6. What was the Animal Crossing gate? Was it Happy Homes? I'm writing house history, but the HH, I kept thinking it was like an intent. Like I feel like I'm copying something else. It was Happy Home, the Red Villa. That's so ominous for day 7. La 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 la. And I'm going faster than I should, and I'm not checking myself before I wreck myself. I know what's going to happen is I'm going to save the file name as the wrong name for the day that I'm actually trying to do. Nope. See? We've got to slow down. Slow down. Just a little bit. Small cottage. This, seriously, day 10 was such a gut punch. And then, wait. Was it day 9 was the gut punch, I think, then? No. See, I'm throwing myself off. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. So it must have been day 9. Yes, day 9 was the gut. Wait. Hold up. It didn't save. We did more than this on day 10, didn't we? Where's the one? Was it day 8? There was one where we got to it was like a. Oh, it was day 9. Yeah, the corridor. No, the corridor's always open. Where's the one that had the... Wasn't there a whole room of rooms that had keys? We didn't have any keys. We couldn't open it? No, it was a different kind of room. Why is this not on here? Because it was right underneath the foundation, I thought. And I didn't want to use the keys to open any doors. Yeah, whatever this one was. What would... Was it corridor? No, because it was a room that had lots of locked doors. It had 7 locked doors. What? It's my... Map bug? Great Hall, yeah. Yeah, where's the Great Hall? Because we also, I mean... Yeah, day 10 was just... Yeah, we had the Great Hall. And also, Fuzmandu, welcome on and hi. Where is my... Excuse you, game. Don't live in the past. Okay, fine. Fine. Let's get our allowance. And then we'll, I would like to make it back to the foundation. That'd be cool. All right, we'll go... It's a new day. The day of days. This is the day we make it. Will we? We'll find out. We'll do parlor for this one. We'll do... bedroom for this one. And so this one doesn't count any steps. I'm actually going to grab these coins in here that I see on the corner here. And head back out. And we're going to go, instead of opening that third door, we're actually going to go outside and go to our little hovel. And I'm not totally sure what putting a coin in here does, except that I do think it, like, after you've put a couple coins in, whether it's like 2 or 3, it will it could possibly show up in one of the other rooms of the house. There's sometimes where I feel like a room almost never has coins and randomly will have coins. And so I don't know if that's because of what I put in or not. Okay. One of these days, we will get the tool shed. Today is not that day. I'm going shrine. But I have nothing to offer right now, so hopefully 4 coins is enough. Look at all these candles. I feel like I'm in Skyrim. Like a cel-shaded Skyrim. Hi. You've got little bunny ears. It's just a rock behind you. You wascally wabbit. I'm sorry. I didn't take any notes yet. Map bug question mark, and I'm gonna just do Great Hall. Okay, so we went parlor and bedroom. Did I not open the envelope with my allowance? Because I thought the bedroom had like 4 coins in the corner. Shrine. All right. Well, let's look around. I definitely see lots of candles. And I don't know if this is just a vine or a hose. Definitely something. Like a rope. Kind of circles around these rocks and then comes around. One end's in the front, one kind of comes around the side here. I don't see anything else. Can we go anywhere else? Before I make my offer, I'm going to snoop around your little temple here. Sorry. Okay. Making an offering of coin may result in the bestowal of a beneficial blessing that will last for several days. Well, I will give you... Oh, I did. I put a coin. Toss a coin to your window. Right. All right, 4 coins. Confirm. Whoa, you ever see the blessing? High roller. Blessing duration is 3 days. That's cool. Let's go ahead and snip that. New. Just going to call it Shrine Blessing. Shrine Blessing High Roller. Each time you draft a shop room, gain 1 dice. Gain 5 extra coin each time you roll a dice. Blessing duration is 3 days. Oh, that's cool. All right. Dope. Wonder what we could have gotten in the tool shed. I kind of, I think I can see from here that no, the plank is not crossing the breach. Mark the amount of coins on the save file. Ooh, thank you. Spent 4 coins. I did do the fountain wish. So now we're at 0 for everything. 0 coins, 0 keys, 0 gems, 0 dice. And now we will, we're going to doot on through the parlor. Actually, no. We're going to open this door. Maybe we'll get a shop. Oh, I need gems? All right, let's get rid of this guest bedroom. I don't want this showing up later on in my draft pile, okay? Oh, you got a gem for me. Thank you. Oh, I shouldn't have complained. I forget the guest bedroom does sometimes have a little zippy zap for you. Hoping your health improves shortly. Ooh, I also realized I never noticed that part. Just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. So it sounds like they came out and hung out here for a weekend. I also appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy mathematical puzzles, and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly. Wait, he was sick? All right, parlor. We're doing this. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter U. The blue box is true. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter B. Okay. So my thought process is that because both of these kind of pertain to each other more than anything else, or I guess I would say because this one says the blue box is true, and these two are similar puzzles that don't really... Because this one says statement containing the letter B. This one is blue box is true, but this one also has the gems are in a box. So like that would mean this would go towards both. Whereas this one, statement containing the letter U, would leave this one, the white one. So either both of these are a lie and is the white one, or this one is a lie and it's in the white one. Oh. Okay, let's go with the white one. I think I think I think that made sense. If it's not the white one, please just give me the gems. No! Not again! Which one was it? Which one was it? Was it the blue one? Okay, here's the thing. Oh, it could have been the black one. How will we know? We'll never know. We'll never know. That's... Oh, man. Let's go chapel. I hate that they keep giving me the chapel. Don't know why. Don't understand why. They keep thinking I want to, I promise I'm in church a lot. Okay. So we have Den, which will give us a gem. Sure, let's do it. Let's get another gem, and then we'll have another run where the game insists that you're gonna need some keys to open. Guys, we've never done The Office. I've also not had enough gems to open The Office on multiple occasions. And even though The Office will not be able to take us anywhere else because I'm taking it back into a room that already we went to, we're going to open it. I've got to know. I'm so excited. Hello, Office. Oh, the other file I like to have up while I'm doing this is the one with the garden. Okay. So this needs to be a green room because that's got very rich soil. So green room or garage. If the game's listening... Game, if you can hear me, you're a wonderful game, and I love you so much. It'd be really cool if you could give me a green room on the fertile soil, please. Thanks. All right, we got a couple stone statues that remind me of the ones that are in the entrance. We got those puzzles. Okay, whoa! This is the only other hand that I've seen. Oh, I should have also written that down. Hang on. What are the rooms that we've opened so far? Okay, we did shrine. And then we opened, I think it was guest bedroom. And I need to be writing down the things that we get. We got a gem from the guest bedroom, which I tend to forget. Then we had to open the chapel. I am so going to ignore my frustration right now over not getting the parlor. My 2 gems. Okay. We opened the den. And now we have the office. Woot, woot. Okay. I also just realized I need to check my camera really quickly. That's pointed in my living room to see what. No one's in there. Where are all my children at? Where's my friends list? Well, that's not going to work. I was going to write this down. I got distracted by... They must all be in my son's room playing a game. I'm going to go check on them really quick. Okay, in the office, we see the statue hand pointing left instead of down. And that's interesting too, because we did do the bedroom. Bedroom had coins. And oh, there they are. They're all did they hear me? They're all coming out of the woodwork. Okay. The bedroom had coins. And is the bedroom also the one? Yeah, that has the hand statue pointing down. I feel like that means something. Oh, I want that. What is that yellow thing? It's like a giant gem. I want it. I know you guys just want me to go look at. Oh, there's a pawn piece. That's the other thing I want to write down. Which paper was I writing that on? Nope, not that one. Oh, chess piece. Yes. Okay. So we know the office has a chess piece. It looks like the White King. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I see 8 busts. Interesting. I have a question. Why do you write down the rooms you open? So one of the reasons I write down the rooms that I open is because sometimes I'm not sure if there is a... Part of it's just seeing if I can suss out the RNG pool of rooms. Because it does seem like there's ones that they say you typically will get on the east side of the house. Other ones say you'll get them on this side of the house. But I also... I think if I pick certain rooms early on, I'm more likely to get other rooms later on versus like going out of my way not to pick rooms because I'm not interested in what's in them. And then I keep getting given those rooms. And that maybe what I should be writing down is the options each time I'm opening a room. I don't know. Yeah, but that's kind of where that's coming from. Interesting question. Thank you. Bamboo tuna. I'm also just being a little bit obnoxious to increase the suspense because I'm so excited about being in this room. Wait. Ooh, actually, that might not be a white chess piece. That might not be a white king. It might be a black king. There's a car and a clock, and I'm guessing because we saw that family tree before, and I thought this was Simon and Clara. Because we have the family tree. Where did I put that? Yeah. You got Simon, Sinclair, and Clara Epson, and their daughter Mary is my mom. Savvy. And we saw this drawer was open. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So, things in red are lies unless they're handwritten. I can't tell if this is considered handwritten or not. I'm going to write note. Note, RH, right hand desk drawer. And let's take another snip, shall we? And I don't see anything that looks like stuff. Okay. Bridget, please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Oh, really? Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. I had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I'm not sure if the last title is intended to be hearings or herrings, but knowing Herbert, I suspect either will be suitable. Okay. We had Flight of the Queen. I'm glad I took a snip of this because I'm probably not going to go back and read this on my notebook, but we'll see. Passing of the Barons, and then Herrings of the Major. Okay. I am not going to turn that timer yet. Upgrade disk, floor plan. Insert into one of the estate terminals to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. I have so many questions now. I was not ready for this. This is my first upgrade disc. That makes so much sense, but also I would never have imagined that to be a thing that, for example, the gymnasium seems super pointless. We've had it attached to power before. Don't understand why it's in there. We found running shoes. It kind of seems like a red herring. Like if but the red rooms aren't all red herrings. So like, I don't know. How convenient there's a terminal. I want to turn this, but I'm afraid to. Let's read some other things first. Can I read the note on the desk first, please? Okay. The antechamber lever. I was right. The antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. I don't think there's enough time to put in another work order before Simon arrives, so just make sure the west and east levers are operational. Wait a minute. Okay, save. Office, note, desktop. Cinca Inca. That's funny. What you doing there, Mom? Okay, so we have flan and sand. Oh, we already did these. Never mind. Oh, I'm so curious about that. Should we just... Oh, I'm so glad I pressed that. Also, did you hear any of that in the game? Because I feel like that was not loud at all. Hello? Oh my gosh. Is this the one I can finally use 90834? This game. Question mark safe. And we cracked the time safe. I don't even know if we need to get it again. Maybe it's got other stuff for us. What color note was that safe code on? Oh, I don't know. Good question. So red is a lie unless it's handwritten. That's clearly handwritten, so those are true. See? I did. Wait a minute. Hang on. We're gonna open this one. Thank you, past me, for actually okay. Okay. So it was just missing the Great Hall. And maybe because I never actually opened any of the doors, maybe? Oh. You know what I think happened? Is we selected it, but we never actually went into the room. Because I knew it was going to require keys. And so I didn't even bother wasting the steps. So I didn't even get to look for clues in there or anything. Chew. Always walk in the room. Hi. Did I not snip that? I was so excited. Okay, which reminds me, this room next to the antechamber has an X on it. But also that's confusing because if the note in the office said the antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again, I don't think there's no time. Just make sure the west and east levers are operational, which means the greenhouse has to go here. So I need to be in this room and be able to draft the greenhouse. So it's like, so now there's a reason to want dice. I can keep rolling, So we need to figure out how to get to this square and then be able to draft and re-roll the draft or specify which room we want. And that's assuming the greenhouse is in the pool of drafts for that day. But also there's nothing saying, like, I also haven't kept track of how many rooms there actually even are. So, like, room directory. And do these rooms not apply to bedrooms? Like, so if there's 46 rooms or 45 rooms, these don't count? These are just like, these are different kinds of rooms? So... And also, how many rooms can you even have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 9 is 45. So you're all like, there's no guarantee. Like you're like, so it's not even like there's a grid where all the rooms can be used at the same time. So it's also figuring out which rooms. My gosh. Goodness gracious. So if hang on, let's see if we can do this. Hang on, exit. Or sure, let's spread the golden estate. The office can facilitate a modest distribution of coins withdrawn from the staff incentives program. These coins are spread, distributed in a number of rooms currently active throughout the estate. Spread golden outback. Guys, it's time to snip some letters. Okay, new. Save. Email and Babbage. Also, is that even spelled right? I did spell it right. We should capitalize. And we should probably write office since it's found in the office. Sir, in this November 1st, 1993. So this also like confirms my thoughts about what day you're actually starting the game in. You have not left me any instructions for the following week, and you know how much I hate leaving critical plans up until the last minute. As soon as you decide on definite plans for the holidays, please pass a message. Wait a minute. I don't know why it literally hadn't occurred to me that the Baron might not be dead. Because the will is supposed to happen when they die. Did I snip the letter he sends us? Bro, is Herbert alive? This game, man. Man, the things that this game just proves me, I just jumped to conclusions. So this message was sent November 1st. This is the newspaper clipping for the 5th. What? Plans for the holiday. As soon as you decide on definite plans for the holidays, please pass a message on to me either through Hartley, who is valeting for you this weekend, or if you could absolutely assist through this confounded electronic typewriter. Wait, so Aunt Babbage doesn't like electronics. Hartley is the valet. Someone also wrote a letter. I need to snip these so I can look through them on my computer. There was a message in the garage chastising Mr. So-and-so for, I think it was Christopher. They kept leaving the property without giving a reason. October 8th. Refuse box repair. Yes, that's a correct functionality. Also, when you're out here next week, please test what the correct sequence is. This is what you were talking about. Off, blue, green, white, red, purple. Thanks for the due diligence in this project, H.S. Sinclair. Save office, email, fuse, repair code. From MC, changes to the estate. October 7th. Dear Herbert, we just wanted to let you know that the changes you requested to your will have been implemented and notarized. If your premonition, God forbid, should bear fruit, rest assured that your plans will be executed down to the last detail. McGuire, McKinley, and McDougall. Okay. I'm also going to take a snip of the inbox. Changes you requested to your will have been implemented and notarized as of October 7th. Okay? The VEC indicator lights installed per instructions have been turned on. However, it should be noted that the white indicator is only displayed after syncing all 6 indicators to purple. If this is not the desired functionality, let us know. And we will fix it in our regular service visit next week. Because I figured out how to get the one to turn white, but then I was like, what do I do after that? But now that makes sense. You get it turned to white, then you make the other ones the colors you want them. Okay, and then we're going to go return to mailbox. And we're just going to call this one inbox. Okay. Return to network menu. Data transfers. Data transfers from Synca are not currently available. Press enter to return network menu. Staff services. Staff announcements. Saturday, November 7th. I don't think anyone else has access to this network this month except you, Simon. So if you're reading this, just know we're all rooting for you. And so that's for like, okay, is this referring to Simon as in me, Simon? Or is Herbert's brother also alive? Was my grandfather alive? Because I'm inheriting... Wait, no. Okay. That's my great uncle who I'd be in... Who... Okay, so... There's Simon and Herbert. And Herbert and Simon and Herbert. Simon and Clara have Mary. Mary has me. Herbert and Simon fought a lot as kids. And either Mary wrote the book about me, her son who loves red, or it was about someone else who loves red. Potentially Herbert. Or Simon. Potentially Simon. Anyway. As of November 4th, all work has been suspended at Mount Holly and all domestics have been placed on external... See Mrs. Babbage for more details. Okay. Exit. Okay. So we're in front of the computer. We never did insert the disk. We're going to do it. Let's do it. Floor plan upgrade program. Scanning disk. Hallway data has been found on this upgrade disk. You will now have the chance to permanently enhance this room to one of the 3 different upgraded floor plans. Select a floor plan below to upgrade this room. Of the options, I find it interesting that the option to add an extra hallway, which would then mean every time hallway is selected, then the following day you would get, if the hallway was already drafted, you would get a second one. However, if the only benefit is having another free room with 3 doors, that's a pretty big benefit. But if there's something else, this is hard. This is hard. Man, and we're still in the office, guys. It's been an hour and we're still in the office. So things that I was surprised by with the upgrade disc. It didn't occur to me that it would, and I wish I was paying more attention, it didn't occur to me that it would slide through a bunch of different rooms before landing on the one that it actually has data for. what I expected to happen was to get multiple different rooms, and I could select which room to permanently upgrade, but I wouldn't know what the upgrade was. That's what I assumed what was going to happen. Instead, it scrolled through a bunch of rooms, and that's where, like, I wasn't paying enough attention. So I could have, if I'd been paying attention, if I'd been looking at the computer screen. Did someone clip that, by the way? I maybe could have seen another room I haven't seen yet. And now I just got to make a decision about the hallway. And initially I was leaning towards the just give me another key. And I might just stick with that because this looks like the hallway that has the West Wing letter in it. And I feel like there's a note in that room that warns you that the West, like all those doors are more likely to be locked. And I think there was one time where I couldn't exit one of the hallway doors because it was further north and it was locked. So I think it makes more sense to upgrade the room to have a key, even though the trunk is very tempting because there's a potential if there's a trunk in there, then depending on you could get a couple different things in it. But I've had really bad luck with trunks. I've gotten keys and maybe dice. So I would rather have an open key that you can just pick up than I would a locked trunk that I might not even be able to open if I don't get a sledgehammer or if the lock pick kit doesn't work or I don't happen to have a key. However, the number of times that I have ended up in a dead end situation because the rooms available for drafting either cost gems or I knew I was going to have to unlock it. So either didn't have gems or I knew I wasn't going to have keys or are dead ends. Did I mention the dead end part where I don't want to pick this room. I'm trying to get somewhere and I can't get there now because this room only takes me one way, which is now taking, because it's either a dead end or it turns me into a wall where I can't actually go anywhere. So the extra hallway is actually valid. So but then, I've also had really bad luck with the trunks. So maybe that just means good luck is ahead. Whoever designed this game is inside of our brains and it's not fair. Check out this clip. Okay, I'm gonna watch it. Hopefully it's not too loud. It's muted. Wait, it just says pay attention. It doesn't actually show me the... Wait. Yeah, no, it just shows me hallway. You're teasing me? You're teasing me? Why did you caption it pay attention? You just clipped me yelling at myself. So it gave me a clip, but the clip that shows is just so I could have if I'd been paying attention, if I'd been looking at the computer screen. That's all. That's it. I wasn't paying enough attention, so I could have if I'd been paying attention, if I'd been looking at the computer screen. Are you trying to tell me something? Oh my goodness. Yes, just you. What if I don't do anything? Can I leave? And insert it again? No, what I wanted was when I first put the floppy disk in, it scrolls through a bunch of rooms and then tells you which room is on the floppy disk. And it was the scrolling through the rooms. The scrolling through the rooms that I didn't see. I also like that it says extra hallway, possibly oh, I think mine's more fun. Yes, yours is more fun. It's fine. Fine. Okay. Oh my gosh. I can't decide. This feels like way too big of a decision. And the way you said that, is this your first one? You mean there's more? All right, I'm going to go keys. Because even if I can't select a room because I have no gems, at least I could have a key to unlock to another room. But the extra hallway to have somewhere that takes me possibly 2 different areas. But what's the point of more options if I don't have keys to get through? I can't leave either. Fine. We're going to go with key. We're going to select key, even though I feel like I should be picking the extra hallway one. Like, that's such a unique... Like, because it could have been... You could have either 1 key, 1 locked trunk, or 5 coins, or 2 gems. Like, the fact that it can, like, affect the next day, I feel like that's like, the game meta, is you want to affect the next day. And, like, line everything up. But that's just the game getting in your head, because there's multiple different ways to try to get more keys that don't help you if you don't have the other stuff anyway. And I wouldn't need them if I just had plenty of keys. So, but then there's other times you have plenty of keys and nothing you can do with them because you don't have a key card, which could be in that locked trunk. If I can't make a decision to save my life. What would you guys do? Chat, Matcha, anybody there? I'm going to stick with key. You have chosen 2 of the options on 2 different save files. Oh, interesting. Okay, there's the game audio. I'm like, where'd the game audio go? Actually, I don't want to do this. Run payroll. After running this process, checks will be placed in each staff member's room. This includes each servant's quarter and maid's chamber currently on the estate. Currently on the estate. Let's go back. Okay. We're not going to spread gold yet. There were some... Wait, hang on. What were the rules about that? Let me see what those rules were. The office can facilitate a modest distribution of coins withdrawn from the staff incentives program. I don't know what that is. These coins are spread throughout the estate in a number of rooms currently active. I don't know what that means. So we're just going to leave that for now. And aside from the one code that didn't work, we could try the other dates that I had written down that we didn't actually. We're doing 11/17. February 22nd. November 5th. April 12th was the number we found in the attic. The date of the will is March 3rd. I did not expect to get jump scared. The office safe code is 0303. And try not to pee. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I am so embarrassed right now. Oh, hey, that looks like a ruby. I told you that little gold thing. Ooh, I should take a snip first. I'm like mad that I'm right because it means that I did exactly what the designer of this game wanted me to do. Does that make sense? Like I am so stuck between this strange in-between space of like feeling incredibly proud of myself and very clever for figuring this out, and then also like I'm just a puppet and I've just been put exactly where I was supposed to be because I noticed what I was supposed to notice. Like I'm not even doing any of this. I'm being controlled by the system. I should have taken a picture before I picked up the gem. It's fine. Ooh, that has a number 8 on it. Okay, now we're going to take snips of the letter. Okay. Office safe letter, page 1. Wait, cancel. Okay. I'm not reading it yet. Office safe letter, page 2. Office safe letter, page 3. Office safe letter, page 4. Okay. Now let's read it. Have you played the Stanley Parable? No, I have not. I have not actually played the Stanley Parable. Is it good? Is it like that where like you feel like you're not having a single original thought? Dear Mr. Sinclair, thank you for promptly answering all our demands not involving the police and allowing this unfortunate transaction to transpire as smoothly as one could hope. And while I'm guessing you had hoped to never hear from us again once we had given you back the envelopes, we felt that one final red letter of our own was merited, given the circumstances. Hopefully you will not be as careless with this missive as you were with the others. Correspondence this incriminating should be kept in safes, not desk drawers. Let's first put your apprehensions aside, as I'm sure another red envelope is the last thing you expected to find on your desk this week. No, we're not making more demands, and no, we do not have copies of the other letters. You are already more than generous and accommodating, and the least we can do is fulfill our end of the bargain. So why write to you at all? Why incriminate ourselves further if we already have what we want? In a word, principles. After reading your eloquent reply to our initial note, it became apparent to us that there had been a few misunderstandings. This letter is intended to clarify some of those points and hopefully will place our schemes in a softer light. First, we may have gotten too excited with the colorful language of blackmail, but our goal was never to terrorize. Despite what you may believe you interpreted as thinly veiled threats towards your young nephew, I want to personally assure you there was never any terrible danger. If we gave any impression we would hurt the youngster, it was meant only in the very vague sense of hurting his social prospects. And yes, while we admit that our word choices might be questionable enough so that it would be reasonable to accuse us of being intentionally misleading, we hope you believe us when we tell you that this was not a calculated ploy to elicit payment. However, as payment has been received, there is nothing to be gained by scrutinizing in the questionable ethics that were employed in our extortion of those funds. Little defense can be mustered on that score. Additionally, any judgmental tone you may have detected when we discussed the content of your stolen letters was entirely unintended. We want it on record that we do not consider ourselves superior to you and your family in any way and are, in fact, entirely sympathetic to the underlying cause that the letters pertain to, and you thought this letter couldn't get any more incriminating for us. Again, we feel guilty as sin, and only time will tell if the financial recompense will outweigh our culpability. Even though you will never hear from us again, we hope this parting letter will result in you thinking of us and our dealings, if not favorably, at least sympathetically. Sorry for the inconvenience. Forever Anonymous. X. I'm guessing that maybe there was another letter in another safe where they were threatening me and I just hadn't seen it yet. It's special, but it does play into doing what the game devs think you should do. Okay, that's funny. That does sound like it could be very entertaining. That sounds like it could be kind of. I also am like so. I knew that's what that was. That gold thing in there. Oh, this gold thing right here. I also don't remember what I called them. I gave them a name for something. What was it? Gold clasp found. So that also leads me to believe that it's possible that someone else here has been stealing the rubies that have been left around. If the purpose of these is to hold a ruby. Can I close you now? Oh, you don't just say open now. That's obnoxious. So the things that we haven't done in the office yet. And what's funny is I was not expecting this desk drawer to be open, because there was a picture specifically showing this drawer open, and I thought that I was gonna need to oh, see, she's sitting in the office and that drawer is open. I feel like it's open for a reason, and I expected this to be shut, and then the hand to pop up when you go to open it, not already be like peeking open. I kind of wish it had been shut. That way, if you came in here and like half the other stuff doesn't interact with her, you're not paying attention to your thing, you're just looking at the computer or the notes on here. And the reason I think it should have been shut was two reasons. First of all, I guess I can see why that wouldn't have worked, because the letter you read from the safe talks about not leaving a letter in the desk drawer. Which is ironic, because if you found something that has had, instead of in your desk drawer, like it feels like I feel like that clue could have been somewhere else to make you look in the desk drawer. So why have that there when you've already opened the desk drawer? Except to maybe point out that you should probably reread the letter. or if there's another desk that has a drawer that you can open, which maybe is what it is. So like this was open a little bit. That's still so funny to me. That note was the clue to the safe. What? March of the Count. Well, I mean, March of the Count, I can see how that was a clue maybe, but also when you start solving the letters for the paintings, it says 8 dates crack 8 safes. And so you look at some of the first dates that you're given, and it's the March 3rd is the date of the will. Is kind of how I got there. Okay. We have no keys. And we have a den door, a chapel door, and a bedroom door. And we have a gem now, so we could get a... Maybe we should go, since I don't have any coins right now, we should open up that last chapel door and maybe get a dead end room, or... All right, we'll go Nook. And then, or maybe we should go Commissary. Wait, what were those rules about the boons? Okay, you get 5 extra coins each time you roll a dice. So I really do want to get the dice because I want to be able to get a greenhouse room over there, or I have to be able to get it in. Yeah, okay, so that's what we'll do. We're going to do the Commissary. Requires a gem, but I should be able to get a dice now. To re-roll. I'm sorry, what? You have gems and keys available today? And a shovel. I didn't know you could get... I didn't know you could... So depending on... wait, didn't I... Oh, didn't I request something? They keep giving me salt shakers. I don't know why. It said it would take a couple of days to get it, but I can't remember. What did I request? Was it the, what did I request? Was it day 9? I don't remember what I requested. Because now that we have dice. And the hallway will give us a key. I hate that they gave me the bedroom one after I've already drafted 2 bedrooms. If you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. Great, I've already drafted half of them. All right, I'm going to go storeroom because I don't want to waste the entrances in the hallway. But the hallway didn't... Wait, I selected... Oh, I did. I selected the key one. I want the hallway to be available later. So I don't want to draft it now. Because if I use it now, it'd be like using one that just had a second way to go. And honestly, I still think we can get through. I want to go through this far side here with green rooms. So we're going to go storeroom so I can get a gem and a key. And I'm just going to have to lose the coin to the chapel. It's fine. Okay. And I don't know if I wrote this down. But going back to chess pieces. I'm trying to take note of when there's chess pieces. Okay, chess piece. What is this room called? The storage room? Storeroom. Has a white pawn. And now looking at this white pawn, I really didn't think that was a black king. All right, and only just the one white pawn. This game. I find it interesting you can't flip this over. There's a cute little swim bird in the storeroom. And I can't tell if those are stools or... I think they're just stools, but they look like they could be bird baths. And this looks like a small model of something else, but like but what? I feel like I should take a snip of this little building thing. It looks like it could be a clue. Model house in storeroom. And then we'll take a little bit... can I see it moving that way? Okay. All right. So now we're going to have to go back to the den. Part of me wants to go back to the bedroom and start going up too, but I'm like, we got 64 steps. Let's go as far north as we can, and then... Annual Maids Day. Day 20 and 21. But, okay, but it's in red. And unless it was handwritten, I thought things in red were lies. Or... Also, why does it say... closed from day 12? Okay. So here's where like I need to go back and read what it says, because all right, let's just talk for a second. When it comes to like the red notes and whether or not it's true, okay? I'm pretty sure the memo reads memos written, and that's where like I thought it was on red cards. Things on red paper are lies. Things on blue paper are blue. But then another thing said, notes that are red are lies unless they're handwritten, then they're definitely true. Can you see how that's a little bit confusing? All right, take my money. Goodbye. All right. Here's a question. Do I go back to the bedroom and see if I can draft another 1 coin storeroom to get another dice, just in case rolling those 2 dice don't give me a green room on this thing? Also, why do I care so much about this? Why? I'm just so curious. I'm so curious as to why this ground is barren and then this one next to it is rich soil. And this one has multiple rich soil spots, but this one only has one, and it's right here. conduct a survey of the various plots of soil underneath each slot on both the east and west wings of the house. And while I would have preferred a full survey of all 45 plots of the house, so it's possible that there's actually a way to survey these other rooms. I find it interesting that these lines between this lower half is different than the lines for the upper half. Reduces in no way worth the extra data, especially considering the rooms that would benefit from this survey only ever appear in the wings. But okay, hang on. The rooms that would benefit from this survey only ever appear in the wings. At the same time, if you look at house history, okay, locksmith appeared. Okay, we're gonna pause for a second and just write this down. Okay, we've got chess piece, and I'm gonna write wings rooms. Okay, so I really only need the rooms that only appear in the wings. And I feel like the garage is one of them. So what I really want in this spot with the fertile soil is the garage, I think. And we know, based on that note that we saw, that the lever for the greenhouse needs to be where you're in this room and draft the greenhouse here. Otherwise, you need to be here and draft the greenhouse here. And that said, functioning levers, make sure the levers are functioning. But I don't know what's going to be required for those levers to function, because we also saw that other note, right? That said, it was the note from the guy in the hovel. Antechamber sealed. So, like, it's locked. Tested my full house theory. No luck. I also find it interesting that it has... These are the same colors from the billiards room. So 45, and then the two, what I'm guessing are the wings. One of these was multiply, one of these was divide, and that was subtract. So if it was 45, hang on, we actually have the note that says which one is which. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Okay. So pink is multiply, purple is divide. So if you have 45 times 2, that's 90. Right? 45 times 2 is 90. Divided by 9 is 10. Minus 2 is 8. And I will say that the one letter we just opened, the number on the front of that number was 8, or infinity. Okay, so far, aside from the courtyard, I'm pretty sure I've definitely drawn these rooms, except maybe the boudoir. Yeah, I've drafted those everywhere. I've done observatory in a different spot too. I didn't look to see if I've done den somewhere else or not. Yeah, den has been in a different one too. Is attic really on this side? Okay, so there's hallway and West Wing Hall, and I thought that West Wing Hall could only be on the West Wing. Otherwise, it's just a hallway. I still can't believe how far we got, how close we got. Day one, friends. Spare room, storeroom. Yeah, boudoir. Boudoir is not a West Wing exclusive either. Okay. So I'm going to say West Wing hallway. Might be an exclusive, as well as East Wing hallway. I'm just focusing on the West Room right now. I've only ever gotten the pump room once, so I don't know. In the laundry room, I've only gotten that one once. But the last time I got the garage was also on the West Wing. Where was nursery at before? Was it the first time I got it? No. Okay. Veranda was a new one. So the ones that I'm not sure about are... I want house history, please. Okay. Did I get courtyard in a different... Yes, okay. Courtyard's been in a different spot. Okay, so cloister... What's the difference between cloister and courtyard? I think the courtyard has the... Yeah, the courtyard has the trees. Have we got... in the? It looks like the courtyard has to be on the wings. Possibly the patio. The terrace. Oh no, the courtyard's not on the side at all here. Okay, crossing that out. Because I know, so you see how you walk in and the entrance, like the lever we need to put in is going to be here. So we're going to want to be in this square, entering this way to get that secret door spot to show up here. So and the only way we can get the elevator to work for the foundation, if I'm thinking of the right room, is to have a room on this side to access the stuff for it. Okay, I'm going to do veranda, question mark. All right. We're at 61 steps. We're going to go to the bedroom for now. Because I don't have any coins. It's not going to cost me to go through the chapel right now. Ironically, in order to get to the commissary, we're going to have to lose a coin. So that was not planned super well on my part to do a money place right next to a place that's going to take a coin from you, but it's fine. I still can't believe we didn't guess it. All right, let's go ahead and read this letter. Open only in the event of my death. So this is why we've assumed that he's dead. Because we're only supposed to open it if he'd gone. Simon Wilkin, you may not remember. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me home for the last half century, and when I am uncertain, even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. Go where you want it to lead. Well, cool. Thankfully, this room doesn't cost any steps. But look, there's the finger pointing down. I think this room had a chess piece too. Yeah. Did I write that down? The bedroom. The bedroom has a white pawn. Oh wait, Deathly should be home or off work. What was his call? It's a vehicle scene. Driveway, but it was just a car driving past her driveway. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Okay. We're gonna go Nook. And get ourselves another key. There's a trunk in the Nook. Writing that down, that way when I inevitably get stuck later, I'm, oh yeah, there's a trunk. Also keep it in the side of my mind because, oh wait, that's right. Did I write that down on the chess pieces? I should just pick, I should just make a separate sheet. All right. Nook. There's a rook in the Nook. I think security had a knight. I think it's a white Nook. Okay. All right, we're going to go East Wing Hall. It's Deathly. Hello? Hi. It's going. I'm streaming. How are you? All right, drive safe. I love you. Bye. He just got off work. East Wing. Have you the wing? I do think that I'm going to write this down. I find it interesting that there's a... It's like someone's here. It's like someone's here in the house besides me because of where there's a random umbrella and a boulder. It's like they came in and set their stuff down. Also, according to our notes, we're on good soil. This is good soil. Whenever you draft a get bedroom, gain 5. It keeps giving me this one. I really don't want to use the pantry because it's dead-ended then. I want to leave the ones that have a continued route available. And before, I felt like you wanted to save the closet until after you opened up enough things and maybe you give a better chance of getting things. Well, apparently not. Apparently it doesn't matter if you've opened the security room first or not. It still won't give you a key card. So that was the most pure dumb luck on whatever day that was. Day 1. Am I still salty about that? Well, I wanted more dice, so that's nice. My foot fell asleep. I'm going to actually be right back. I just realized I've been drinking all these liquids and I gotta use the bathroom, and I'm gonna go check on my kiddos. So I'll be right back, and we will look right here and go to the BRB screen with my game screen.
Me from you.
All right, we're back. Abrupt transfer. Hello. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for bearing with me. I'm really proud of myself. This is a lot of water. And I've already filled it up once today. Right. We opened the closet. We rolled another dice. We didn't get any more coins, which is fine. But now I'm kind of like debating going back that way. Because you have 2 gems, 2 keys, 2 dice. What was the ground like over here again? Remind me. I honestly need to just put that up somewhere that I can see it when I'm streaming. Yeah, number 4 is... So this one's the rich soil. So this one's rich soil. And maybe that's what I should do is like do a schematic where I put my notes on them. And then I can line it up right next to this to see where I'm at. See, look, I don't want the green rooms yet. Like the greenhouse, I didn't want in here. The breaker box puzzle I haven't done yet. So maybe we'll just give up on the east side of the house right now and focus on the west side. So you have a shovel? No, I don't. I do not have a shovel. But I do want to get green rooms. I think, isn't the garage a green? Oh shoot, what room is the garage? The garage is just a room. It's not a green room. Oh, piffle. Yeah, so here's what this tells me. This tells me that the greenhouse is in the draft for today. However, oh, what did that note say? So this would be, I'm leaning towards the utility closet, but I don't want to just dead end myself, but I also like want to solve the puzzle. So, okay. So it says the antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. I don't think there's enough time to put in another work order before sunrise, so just make sure the west and east levers are operational. And when we took the pic, did I take a snip? Because when we were in the green room before, I said the way it looks like this one was the one that was in red, as if like the greenhouse has to be there. So if I pick the greenhouse here, it's not going to then show up where I need it to be. And it says this quarter is always left unlocked, which then would take me to the 4th slot, which is very fertile soil. It's fine. We'll do the breaker box. I had the answer for the puzzle. Let's just see what's in it. I know that's what Bamboo wanted me to pick too. So we're gonna go pull up our little message that we had. Oh, and you can hear noise now. So then we're like, part of me is like, I feel like the room I'm supposed to be doing stuff in that day has noise. All right. Off, blue, green, white, red, purple. This was what the utility. Off, blue, green, red, purple. And then the VAC indicator lights installed per instructions have been turned on. What does the VAC stand for? Matcha, you can tell me if you know, unless it's majorly spoilery. However, it should be noted that the white indicator is only displayed after syncing all 6 indicators. Yeah. Yeah. So VAC indicator lights installed. I don't like, so I understand that the fuse repair. Oh, so this came first. This was the 5th. So the VAC indicator lights have been installed and turned on. If it's the not desired functionality, let us know and it will fix it in regular shifts. So this is when they fixed it. And then the reply was, yes, that's a correct functionality. Also, when you're here next week, please test that the correct sequence is off, blue, green, white, red, purple. Okay. 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 Wait a minute. I wrote off, blue, green, red, purple. It's off, blue, green, white, red, purple. No, come back here. Off, blue, green, white, red, purple. Oh, gosh. White. Okay. White, red, purple is correct now. Okay. What? Excuse me? Are you what? Wait, 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 wait. Help. What if there's more to the closet? Excuse me? Game? Toggling of breaker switches may result in unexpected loss of floor plan functionality. Please call DC Power if you require assistance. Keycard entry system is on. So if we set the power, and if this does what I think it does, mind you, there's no power coming to this room right now. I feel like I shouldn't do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. This seems like something where when you get the security room and you can set it to a high number of key cards and then have the offline security set to unlocked, then you'd be able to, whether or not you had the key card, as long as you had this room, you could then toggle the power and then all those key card doors would be unlocked. But you would need them to be functioning. So that's where so this has key card entry system is on. The only other thing that I thought of was to have this set to off, to have no key cards at all. But I also don't have enough keys. Chew, you're killing me. What with the not pressing it? I saw this as a friend. What? I say this? You say this as a friend? I want to press the just push the button. So it doesn't cut the power. It opens a door. The Gemstone Cavern has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Starting tomorrow, you will start each new day with 2 gems. The more I play this game, the more robbed I feel of the 46th room on day 1. Or at least the antechamber. Even if I couldn't get to 40, at least, we were so close on day 1. Rank 8. I appreciate that the game makes it easier. I think it's interesting that the gate to the orchard is also open, and it is near the. So it says the Gemstone Cavern has been permanently unlocked to enter your campsite, but it doesn't mean that there's nothing in there after. So the perk of unlocking it is now we get 2 gems each day at the start. At the same time, if it's permanently unlocked, then we're going to want to go outside first thing first every day and check out not only the shed that can give you a room on the west side, but the Gemstone Cavern on the east side. That's exciting. Also, why is this shouldn't be showing up. There you go. So it didn't cut the power like I thought it would. So that theory is debunked. I did turn the garage on. I kind of want to turn the gymnasium off, but I think it already showed up in the pool. I also don't think I need the darkroom anymore. I have another theory that this also will indicate whether or not rooms show up as draft opportunities. So we're going to turn those off. And I don't know why the cabinet switch is removed. That's confusing to me. Okay. Well, now the decision is made for us. We have to go through the den now. We won't know for a while whether or not the soil is really rich over here, but we can find out this one right here, right now. So we're going to go do that. Hey guys, hey buddy, wait, come here. What are you doing? You shouldn't be in the freezer, kiddo. Hey, please come back here. Purple. Hang on a sec. I'm going to switch to the scene really quick and talk to my kids really quick. Hang on. Right, cool. All right, let's go. What's up? Oh, I should change to the game. Sorry. Here. Did you just say no to me?
I just said how.
Oh, you tear off pieces. I gave her a fruit by the foot and told her to share it. She's like, no. And I was like, so, what you talking about, Willis? I don't think okay, I forgot to mark the chess pieces again. The goal tomorrow is going to have to be to mark down chess pieces. Oh, no. You know what I just realized? There's a pretty good chance it's going to give me the garage again. It's fine. This is fine. All right, here we go. I know that I said I wanted to find out what the rich soil floor is for by the barren soil, but I also kind of just want to get to the foundation. So, chat, can you help me decide? Do I spend my floor plan dice to get a green room or east wing specific room specifically for the rich soil, or do I re-roll to try to get the garage, or just use the west wing, or do I just use a spare room? If you have a preference, chat, let me know. No dice, just go up. Okay. And if I use... Oh, I almost want to save the West Wing Hall for up here. That way, in case we're not able to get here from this way, we still have the West Wing one that would hopefully connect to it. So maybe we'll go spare room for now. Because West Wing, I would lose that side piece. So we're going to go spare room. So it didn't occur to me that the garage has no other like entrance / exit. So in the future, I need to make sure that the entrance hall or the east side can continue to go north, or that at least these here like can continue to go north, because you can't get through otherwise. And we haven't been in the boudoir again. We've gotten a couple. It says 8 dates, crack 8 safes. We could try to crack the boudoir, or we could go dark room. But this one, you can't see the floor plans while drafting, and I really don't want to deal with that negative effect right now. So maybe for the sake of sakes, we're going to go boudoir. I hate this so much. Okay, walking in, we see shoes, the mannequin, and this is something that I wanted to point out again, is that there's things in this room that show up in the Red Prince book. I wish I had the magnifying glass so I could look and see what was in the mirror. here. I also, hang on. According to this photo, the safe was in that corner. And then it got moved to be in the wall here. Okay. Let's go ahead and try a couple dates. I think this room, I should press a button. I don't know what I did. Okay. A private salon with a plethora of fainting couches and chaise lounges that serve both as a dressing room for her ladyship in the mornings and a cozy sitting room for her in the evenings. Here's the thing. I don't actually know whose room this is. Okay? So what we do know is that this looks like a recent photo. Okay? There's the, like, possibly, if we're in November, this could have been last Christmas. So, and I think her ladyship there, like the West Wing hallway has, and that's where I maybe should have drafted it, has a note talking about how her ladyship has passed away. And I don't know if this is referring to Mary, but I think it's talking about Clara. I think that's when we're talking about her ladyship. I think it's her. And I don't know if any of those dates necessarily pertained to her. I also find it interesting that when I was trying to all those dates for safes, even though I had on my thing March 3rd was the date of the will, I never actually tried it on the drawing room. I don't even have it written down as a potential, you know? Okay, and this says green memos in Hartley's room is always false. And I found that in the dark room. But who is Hartley? And Hartley's been mentioned a second time now. Hartley's like one of the staff. So the question is, what room is Hartley's room? Okay. The dates I have that we can try. Also, oh no, we're on the only level. Where'd my other? There it is. Which level do we need? Okay, we need letters for 6, 8, and 9. Okay. So 6. We need the letter for this one. And then the letter for this one, this is the room that we need to get to anyway to get the green room. Oh goodness, I'm so sorry. That's totally fine. Zara, hello, how are you? Welcome on in. I did serious overthinking for this room too, then felt like an idiot. So that's how I have felt once I've realized if you would just play and unlock new rooms, read things new, then they'll tell you. But I also kind of want to figure it out. Especially since I didn't get, I don't think I would have gotten the clue in the desk drawer for the one room. Because it had to be like fixed it on the library. Or I would have gotten it, but I would have had to wait to go to the library again to figure that out. Or it said any rooms in the manor. Or any rooms for sale. I can't remember what it said. But basically like I had the answer. It was one of the other dates. So since we know that we need a date on here. I'm going to try 11/17. And I think the last one jump scared me because I didn't even have to press enter. It just did it. But now I can't remember if that's actually what happened. I think this is the Ruby heist. September, possibly 87. No. My thought would be if this is Mary's room, there is a date for her first book, which is August 22nd. 08/22. Nope. And I should be writing these down. Why are they screaming up there? They're playing so aggressively. Okay, there's August. This was August 22nd of 85. So we have 8/85. I also wasn't sure if this was Lady Clara, I could see this being maybe Mary's birthday was maybe the date it could be in here, or the date that Clara and Simon got married, which I don't know if that information is somewhere. All right, January 27th. Okay. We'll do January 86. Nope. We're going to do 11/11. Nope. It was 11/11/86. So now we're going to try November 86. Nope. Okay. This is one game where I specifically don't have any hints because it's too much fun watching people figure it out or tear their hair out. Yes, yeah. And people have been so good about it. I've been so pleasantly surprised. The lack of blatant spoilering. The only things that have accidentally spoiled is just because someone says something and they don't even realize that the way that they said it implies something else. So for example, and I'm going to get this example because I don't feel like it spoiled me. I think I could have come to that conclusion after I got it. But when I first picked up one of the floppy disks and oh, is this your first one? Is this your first floppy disk? They weren't trying to spoil what it does for you, but in even asking that question, it implied, oh, you can get more than one. And I hadn't even used it yet, so I didn't know what it did. And so that question didn't necessarily spoil what it did for you, but it did basically tell me that you can find them on any given day, depending on what your draft is. So hang on one second. I would like their sister to sleep a little bit long. Oh, shoot. She should get up. Actually, it's 4:40. I don't think we're going to figure out the... Because I think we tried the one that was already on the orchard. All right. Oh, I did have some other... Okay. 6/15/83. Okay. May 5th. I'm sorry, May 2nd. From M. Laurie. But the one that says West Wing 6/15/1983, Lady Clara Epson. But I think that was when she passed. I don't think that was necessarily... the dates in the archives were August 22nd, 85. So 8/85. No. January 27th. No. I think we already did August 22nd. No. So January 86. No. And then, February 22nd. Or February of 87. No. Okay, so we're gonna put a pause on that for now. That's fine. Hopefully we're not too stuck with this next door that we open, because this is it, guys. This is my last, aside from getting to finally check out the room that we unlocked outside. This is it. Yeah, I always hate it when people ask stuff like, "Hey, have you done that thing in a specific room yet?" Same. I feel like when I'm in the quiet place while I'm watching, I didn't even make a sound. Yeah. You got this in living or not? I just I'm okay. So like, oh wait, there was an April 12th date that I didn't try that we found in the attic. Nope. So I could go through the exhaustive dates that I tried to sell. The dates that I tried to do before, I mean. I'm also realizing that the coat check had a bunch of weird numbers in it too. Actually, what about these dates? We had April 10th of 92. Okay, April of 92. Nope. I'm going to do 1809. That was one of the publishing dates, publishing things. Yeah, I'm not sure. And now we're back to day 11, and I haven't noticed any like other new dates since then. Sometimes it helps to redact it. Yeah, keep moving. It helps to keep moving. Okay. Surprise, surprise. We're going to have to go corridor because otherwise I'm dead-ended again. I do find it interesting that it keeps trying to take me like this way, like to like keeps trying to take me like up here. And I know there's a treasure map that has a spot there too. So I guess we'll go corridor. So vexing. To be fair, I don't think I've opened any rooms that have anything like important as far as like aside from the office, and there's stuff that we already like screen capped. I would like to take another stab at the all right, let's go pantry. Oh, I guess I could have redrawn the floor plans there. All right, and now we also have more rooms open. All right. Okay, so here's something I haven't figured out about spread yet. And maybe that's where I should go back to the office and find out. Because sometimes it sounds like it's spread through the rooms you've already opened, or it just spreads it through the rooms that are drafted and you don't know if you're going to draft room that has something in it. And that's where it becomes really hard to tell what's what. Also, look, there's another little timer. It's pointing up. No, nothing. Okay, this is going to require a key. We have 4 coins, and I think 3 coins. There is a trunk in the den we could open with a key. I think we also have just enough coins to go to the commissary and buy. I think they'll let you buy gems, though. For 3 coins, you get a gem. I don't really need gems yet. And I have to use a key. And then after I use the key, I have a couple dice to redraft. I almost want to go to the den and open that chest just in case. Or was it in the Nook? Was it in the den or the Nook? Oh, gosh. It's in the Nook, isn't it? I don't know if I'm going to go back. Yeah, the trunk's in the Nook. All right. Well, if we can't get a key through here, we're done anyway. So we haven't gone to the gemstone cave yet, but I mean, this is what I wanted. The only problem is, oh gosh, that's got the magnifying glass in it. Keys, yeah, key plus options. And it did say that there's more keys higher up in the west wing than the east wing. So maybe my whole problem is I keep going to the west wing because I want that garage. But I've gotten the garage and it dead ends you. So I really, okay, we're gonna do the hallway. We have 2 dice. Problem is, I wasn't supposed to be. Oh no, wait, I'm confusing. Never mind. I was confusing the foundation of this room here with this room here. This one has to be. I have to be in this square to get here. Okay, this one's fine. Oh gosh, that was scary. And you get a key. Yeah, thank you, past me, for putting a key. Okay, this is what I want to read you. So, doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. Except we found out that red notes are lies. But I also feel like doors on that side are locked. But maybe it's just the further north you go. All right, so here's the bag of pretzels. There's 2 different spots that really matter what we get. And it's going to be not necessarily here, but definitely I want to be able to go around to get up. I want to be able to put a room here, but I want to be in this room with a doorway that connects to here so that I can select the greenhouse. Moot point if you can't get up the height. You know what? Fair point. So, here's the question. Do I spend my dice now to redraw, or because the drawing room does go through, just go with the drawing room? Ironically, I still have not figured out the number for the drawing room. This is so painful to do it. All the information is written on the task. I'm sorry, what? Oops, wrong game. Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm putting in some of the dates that had just all the same numbers again. Okay. Fine. So here's the problem. I only have 1 key left. So if I use the key in here, I need to get a room that will allow me to go up to the foundation and have a key. Because I have no more keys. I'll be stuck. Well, courtyard's not a bad choice. Where's the soil fertility page? One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. Okay, so these are both poor soil. It's 6 that I want to have good soil. Green rooms do not cost a draft. Yeah, but you're a dead end. Don't help me. So we are going to have to go courtyard, and now we are completely out of gems. But I do still have a key. And maybe there's a sledgehammer in here. So even with poor soil, you still get 2 dig spots. Here's my conundrum. All right, I am going to use the key on hopefully a room that will connect me to the foundation. But I don't know why. Like, I'm pretty sure these doors are, I don't know if there's a guarantee that you can get out of this door. And I absolutely am going to need one. So here's what we're going to have to hope for. We're going to have to hope for that my holding out on the west wing hallway, that now it pops up. All right? That we're hoping that we get the west wing hallway. Or, yeah, I have no more gems, so I can't do a green room either. My goodness, glaciers and banana boats. Well, unfortunately, I don't have any gems, but I do have a west wing hall. Now I have an even worse problem because I'm realizing I'm going to have to use a key, and then I'm not going to have a key. I know that makes sense. It's fine. It made sense in my head. It's fine. It pops up, all doors locked. I do have one key. So this didn't actually cost me a key to get through. I was afraid if I clicked it, it was going to require a key. And I don't know why I don't just try the door and instead I agonize over it being locked before I know if it's locked or not. I really want the garage, but we have to, like, the funny thing is that the patio also connects, except I don't have a gem, so it doesn't matter anyway. So do I redraw the floor plans? I'm still in a good place. I keep forgetting I can redraw the floor plans. So I use the key. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do the west wing. And hopefully the foundation access, because it's permanently open, I don't need a key to get through to here. Like that I can, that's a potentially freebie. Okay. The north one is most likely locked. So that's okay. I just need to make sure that this room that I get here can also give me a key and or potentially go through so that I just need to make sure that I either go up and over if I'm looking at the grid right. I just need to end up here. So I either go over and then up, if honestly the passageway. So here's the problem. If I go over here, I have to be able to go up and back and then back up. Then the garage can be here and it's fine. Yeah, worries about you're specifically hoping for the West Wing Hall. I was, yeah. Sorry, this is not a question anymore because these are. I'm sorry. I'm not deliberating on what room this is going to be, but rather the next room because I don't have any gems anyway. But now we are at 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we're at the 6th rank. Okay, did I have the date written down wrong? Okay. West Wing hallway. So June 15th, 1983. I don't know if it was, I thought it was June something. Out of the respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that the staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Likewise, any something something may draft something something. And that's where most of the time that I've drafted, the boudoir has been on the west side of the house. Cool. So that is a freebie. So I guess what I could do is like just go over and then try to go up. And then if I need to go back down, I have that opening through the foundation to get back through if I dead-ended myself through here. All right. And I'm like positive this is going to be locked. Yeah. The thing is, I have 2 dice, so I can use my key. And as long as it gives me a room that has a key that can connect to here, I can fix the elevator. I really want to get to this square for the foundation. Is that a hole to dig? There's a hole here. But we do not have enough coins to purchase a shovel. I don't see a shovel down here. Now, the thing we haven't done yet is we also have not gone to the gemstone cave that we unlocked. And maybe there's a... Oh, man. Okay, that's cool. Okay, maybe there's something in the dining room we can use. I kind of feel sick right now. Also, was the hallway locked? I just realized we do have another way we can go through the hallway. Guys, it's 5 o'clock. I have to leave soon. This is the problem with streaming before youth group on a Tuesday. Okay. Wait, what letters for 6 did I still need? None. Oh, I think Deathly's finally home. Yay! Hello, hello. How are you? How's your day? The chicken's on the stove. Finley already ate. I'm just gonna do grilled chicken for the girls. I was gonna do the cheesy rice or just noodles for the girls. Is that good? Love you. He's had a long day. Thank God. Actually, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it because you know why? All right. I want to use the key on the West Wing. Or I mean, was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? No, I want to go. I want to go. We need to get further up. So we're going to use that key up there, and hopefully it either gives me what I need to be able to purchase the shovel. I'm going to need like 10 coins because the chapel's going to get one. Dun, dun, dun. It's really funny how it keeps making me like the zoopy zoops. So, while I appreciate that it giving me the claim ticket again for the magnifying glass, and I appreciate that the workshop lets me go through, that's not actually what I wanted. Remember your blessing. The problem is I have no gems to even use to open any of the stores. So because I have no gems, I can't even get more dice. But I guess at least I know I could get more dice. The second part of your blessing? Something that lasted for 3 days was part of it. I don't remember what it was. Thanks, Bamboo. Cool. If we only had gems. So here's the ironic thing. The garage does give me keys. And then I could leave and save the steps to get back in. Like, I wouldn't have to use 12 steps to get back to the entrance hall, like to get to the commissary, because I now have 9 coins. Oh, I don't remember what it was for the shovel. I think the shovel was only like 6 or 8. I think the buying keys was 10 coins. So if I go garage, I will have more keys. It'll only take me 4 steps to get back to the entrance hall, and then 3 steps and 1 coin to get to the commissary to buy a shovel. Which is where I'm going with this. So either, oh, I'm dumb. If only we had gems. The garage costs a gem. Piffle! I was thinking about how the pool has more doorways, and that would have been ideal if I'd had a gem. Okay, guys. Well, this is it. Depending on what this redraw does, I'll have to spend all of my steps to go back to the commissary, which is going to be 1, 2, 3. I could check the door there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lose a coin. 9, 10. And then I could purchase a shovel. I was wanting to see the bunk room again because I couldn't remember if there were any dates in the notebook, but I just remembered I had watched through day 1 and actually took some screen caps. And it says, yeah, there's no date on it. Today's a good day because my brother returns from college. Okay, so My theory about the book The Red Prince isn't actually about the child me, Simon. I think it's about my dad. Because my dad, Simon, is the one that was using a red pen in the kid's notebook. Like when he was writing in Herbert's notebook. Oh, I'm also looking at I'm sorry, I wish you could see my screen. It's my second thing, my second monitor. It says something about Miss Marie Bowl. Something I think it's requests your presence at her recital Thursday, something, August, something. It looks like it's maybe 5th. Yeah, I can't remember. But there were no dates on there, so it's fine. We're not going to the bunk room. We're going to redraw. Okay. This is good for 2 reasons. First of all, it takes me to, if I can get a key somewhere or a sledgehammer, I can unlock the door if it is locked. It's probably locked. And I can request another. I can't remember if I've requested another book yet from the library. And the ability to discover less common floor plans is more desirable to me than the access to the next level. So we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will be level 7. And it is possible that whatever room we draft from the library could point us either this way, or both. Now, what I don't know is, depending on what you draft here, if it has to have a doorway leading into the foundation to be able to fix the elevator or not, or if there's a specific room that you have to draft in order to get the elevator for the foundation to be functioning, which I didn't think of when we were doing this before. So we're going to go library. It's 5:11. Oh, gosh. Okay, so we're on day 11 to request a book. Now, we've already checked out History of Orindia and Swimbird, and I'm pretty sure The Fixed Stars is the book that we have found in the observatory before. I understand that the pump system is going to be useful at some point. However, I would like to get more information lore-wise, so I'm leaning towards the Sightseer's Guide to Reddington by Andrew Darrell, or Drafting Strategy, Architectural Digest. I find it interesting that only volume 3 is available. So I wanted to do the drafting strategy one, but I'm also curious about the Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. But I also feel like, okay, if the fixed stars is already available somewhere else, why would they make it available in here? And they did that also with the Red Prince is available in 2 different rooms. And so there's got to be something in there that's imperative to the game that you're like more likely to overlook. Which, again, because they're expecting you to overthink everything. And that's where I don't know if I want to do the Drafting Strategy Architectural Digest. There's also, of all the books, these are the only 2 that don't have an author listed. And we've done Swimbird and we've done History of Orinda. I don't remember if Andrew Darrell was listed anywhere else in the game, like where you've seen his name or anything. I have not read any drafting strategies yet. So that's why I was leaning towards Drafting Strategy. But I didn't want to miss out on possibly some important like history clues that would be in the Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. Because if you're sightseeing, they're going to tell you like points of interest, things that are important to note. So I would want to know what are important things to note. It shows, oh, you're funny. So if your intent was to like goad me on into getting the Drafting Strategy as my next book, that's extremely effective. Please use that power carefully in the future. Because it just feels like boring reading. Like the rebellious part of me wants to come up with my own strategy and figure it out myself. Except the rest of this game is like hell-bent on just doing the thinking for you. But we may have to end the stream here because it's telling me I'm running out of storage. So we'll go. Fine. We'll go Drafting Strategy. And I also want to ask for the Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. Ugh. Fine. Okay. I do find it really weird that these books in the corners are empty. Okay, so on day 13, we have to draft the library. Especially, it seems like there's like a 2-day. Like you ask for it, and then the next day they're requesting it, and the next day you get it. That's cool to have something in there now. Oh, that's cute to be able to see out the window here. Okay. Oh no! I wish I'd left the broken lever in there. Next time we get it, if we get the code check, we gotta check it in. Yeah. November 5th. Feels like that's really important. Favorite floor plans. Can't seem to pass it up. Yeah. Most drafted parlor, den, corridor. Yeah, because those are the most early ones you get. Most time spent in entrance hall. How did I get? Oh, I think we were solving the letter puzzles in the entrance hall. I think because we had run out of space. Most paid for is security, drawing room, and courtyard. Contraptions I've made, none. Largest purchase, sledgehammer was 7 gold. Stamp collection. Oh yeah, we need to get the magnifying glass so we can do more of that. Yeah, I feel like every time the rumpus room has come up, I have like not needed the coins or it's dead ended me and I want to be able to keep going. So maybe one day I should stop skipping that. Yeah, I've only been offered the office once and I skipped it. I was like, most avoided room. I'm like, if you would offer it, I wouldn't avoid it. One day. Okay. Let's see what happens. Shocker. All right. Oh, here we go. It's fine. We're running out of space anyway. I'm so salty about this. Da, 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 da. With any amount of vexing luck, we might be able to open. That's also locked. I just wasted these steps. I knew this was locked, and it's actually 570. Oh my goodness. Okay. So here's the other problem. When I like, sometimes I can't get to the stream until 2 o'clock or so. And I thought it was gonna be another fast day, get myself locked in, but I guess I've been locked in so many times I was so desperate to not. Oh, we have 2 trunks. Foolish Chew. And a safe you could try plunking numbers into again. Boo. All right, this one's also locked. So the decision's made for us. We have to go back out. Because I'm not ready to call it. Also, I do wonder if some of the stuff it's like, oh, do you want to spread this through the house yet? I'm kind of dumb and should have just said yes. Because I don't think it actually spreads it through the rooms you've already opened. I think it spreads it through the rooms you have not yet opened. Because otherwise, there should have been fruit that appeared in these rooms after I opened the pantry. And they did not. So that was something I hadn't done yet with this. Is the spread golden estate. Like, maybe that's why I... Okay. Distributed in a number of rooms currently active throughout the estate.
Doesn't that mean if you just have one room, you can like...
Oh, so I should have spread this when there was less? It's fine. And let's run payroll. Checks we place in each staff member's room. This includes each servant's quarter and maid's chamber currently in the estate. Don't know what that does either. Well, at least we can buy keys, I guess. Yes, I hear you, kiddo. Thank you. I'm hoping to finish this in 10 minutes or so. All right, don't worry about me. And if we leave in 10 minutes, guess what?
We're gonna be like 10 minutes early.
Yes. And I have my Bible and my notebook right here and my purse right here. So, and you already ate, right? Yeah. Okay, so thank you. Well, man, do we go back through this other room to see if we get more coins? Okay. Shovel's only 6. Okay. Now, I am considering, rather than purchasing... Oh, I did the Jeb Cavern. What is this? Okay. You don't need to spoil it for me. But if there's a way that you can let me know if it's worth spending the coins today, I will eventually get a salt shaker. I just don't even know if it's worth getting right now. But we do have the dining room opened up. I'm kind of leaning towards just buying a key now. And then my last coin will go back towards the chapel since we're leaving again. Or I could do a salt shaker and a gem. Because this is with the understanding that I might not make it back here. Just running out of time. Not today. Okay, so we're going to go key. That hurt. Wow. Whew. Do I just poke my head in the storeroom and see if there's one in there? Like, sheesh. I got 6 coins again. So do I go gem now? I could get 2 gems. All right, we're just going to do 2 gems. It's fine. That way the chapel doesn't get anything. All right. Because now we have a key. Now I can go back up to the library and open that up. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. We don't have time for this. And I can't do save and quit because then it ends the day, right? I don't think that makes any sense. Because if there is a, like, what if you're not done playing the game for the day and you actually have to go somewhere? Can't you, like, save, pause, and then we load the game up again? You're continuing the day. You haven't run out of steps. You've run out of your stuff. Like, that seems a little too punishing to me. I just ran out of space on my drive again. Once again, a day did not finish getting recorded. And we have the shovel now. A rock. Not worth picking up. Which makes me wish that I had done the okay. The foundation has a couple spots too. We're going to try digging really quick. Please. Please. This game is a vixen. I have 6 minutes. Oh, I don't have any more. I don't have any more dice. I wanted to try drafting a room that costs money so I can get more dice. A drafting room that costs gems. Oh my gosh, what do? I have 5 minutes. And we haven't even checked out the gemstone cavern yet. Unlock the door. This game's a butthead. All right, level 7. We have everything, all right? Yes. Yeah, Richard Witt, the fixed stars. That's already available. That would have been useful 1 room ago. Did this game really give me the Great Hall again? One, two, three, four, 5. At least we can eat something. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No? Guess not. Yeah, I think I need to be here like to fix the controls for the elevator. Yeah. It's fine. This is fine. Library. West Wing hallway. Cut across the dining room to eat some dinner. Where's all the garbage I dug up? Wait, where did excuse me, where'd the trash go? All right, let's take a picture of this. I really have to go. I have to go. Time warning. Yeah, thank you. All right, fine. All right, let's head back out. Let's quickly. Oh, what? When did you get there? And I can't open the trunk? Oh my gosh. That was fun, guys. Bamboo, if you can help me find somebody to raid, that'd be amazing. Did I need to go in the boudoir? Yeah, I did. Okay. Right. Yeah, spare room, den. Okay. Yeah, chapel part. Okay. Entrance hall. This room doesn't cost any steps. I just want to see if there's any coins in here. Oh, sweet. Okay. Oh, King is playing Blueprints? Okay. That'll work then. Could someone type exclamation point raid? Let's snip this. Oh, no. Gemstone cavern note. Okay. Here's a list of equipment for the new mine. I don't think we're going to need more than this, especially if we're going to limit excavation to 2 stones per day. I was told by the engineer that getting greater than it might risk the structure. Imagine all but 1 minecart from the old tunnels. And so Dave went ahead and made the call to scrap them. I'm not sure the foreman is going to be happy about it. Hopefully, there's still 1 more cart down there, but it's locked on a short track and it's way too difficult to move from the reservoir site. It's a little bit awkward because it's blocking the passage. I suggest someone move it from the other side. They can get over there. The boss informed us that there are 2 other ways into the site from that side, but I think we're going to leave them for someone else to finish up if the old man really wants it done, which I'm assuming is the foundation. Yes! Snippet, you got to go. Wait, is that all 4? There's 1 left. Thank you, Bamboo. Yep, I gotta go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It said to limit excavation to 2 a day, but it's not actually letting me collect anything. What? Excuse you, game. Yeah, so it's your daily thing. So there's a note there and a gas thing, but that's it. All right, so we're gonna have to go now. Oh my gosh, this feels so weird. Okay, call it a day. First, call it a day. Call it a day. Thank you, friends. Prosaic Villa, whatever that means. Oh my gosh, snip, 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 snip. Pew, pew, pew. Day 11 inventory. Okay, cool. Thank you, thank you. Save and quit. Okay, let's go raid. Thank you for freaking out. Copy this raid message. I may have to, for the foreseeable future, only do raids after youth group because I can't keep doing this where I'm about to mess up everything. Okay, there we go. Okay, stream's ending. If I had the game muted this the whole time we've been playing. It's fine. It's fine. All right. My goodness, glaciers.
Can I really hide me from you?
Palestine tree again.
Me from you.
Where is it?
And who are you to me? And how can you forever
Okay, I found it.
love me?
Okay. Just a warning for any lurkers. King Argaroth stream is mature and intended for mature audiences. So viewer discretion is advised. And thank you for hanging out. Enjoy your lurk. And let's do this. I hope I spelled that right. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys have a great day. God bless.